Uh-oh. Tasha K versus FBA. Uh-oh, this is not going to go well. Let's go. See what she has to say.
Called my husband an African booty scratcher. They said that I cannot speak on the foundational Black American movement because I'm married to a booty scratcher. Here's what I think about the FBA movement and any other movement that has to do with Young Pharaoh, Brother Polite, Dr. Umar Johnson.
But that has nothing to do with Pharaoh Polite. They never pushed FBA. Polite's not, I believe Polite is something else. He's not a Black American. But those men have never pushed, and Umar's a Pan-Africanist. So you're seeing how the narrative and the conversation is already being purposely misconstrued or purposely derailed just to go at FBA. I'm just watching this thing from the bleachers or from the skybox, but she doesn't understand what the FBA movement is all about. All she knows is she's offended because her husband's an African, and people are starting to say, hey, ain't you married to an African? But let's go.
All of these movements that y'all look up to, all these men, okay, that I guess guide you to help elevate your consciousness. Here's what I would say about the FBA movement. It's no different than the KKK. Meant to divide, meant to separate you, to isolate you, to have you looking at other races that look like you and hating them for no reason. That is the same foundation and principles.
Now, I can't recall that Black Americans went around hating other races. We're the most accepting of any and everybody, and that's our problem, is that we don't delineate. I can't wait to hear Tariq chime in on this. This is very divisive in what she's saying in herself. Once again, her allegiance is to her African husband, so she got to ride for him, which I get. But if you're gonna spit this rhetoric, at least be halfway cognizant and knowledgeable of what you're talking about. But let's continue.
That the Ku Klux Klan build themselves on, which is protecting their whiteness, their pureness, not knowing that they are not pure. It's a lie. And I don't get involved in these types of conversations because it's ridiculous. And it's very unintelligent to talk about, to even speak on. That I would deny my own children, my own grandfather, my own mother, just to protect what? A movement? Y'all don't put food on my plate? Y'all don't pay none of my bills? Y'all sitting in living rooms with bonnets on, causing division because you angry, trying to be accepted, no different than a gang on gang crime when you got them little boys in Chicago or any other city taking each other out over what? Just because you look different?
Crime is down in Chicago and has been steadily going down for the last few years. You got to find another trope. The Chicago violence trope is old. It's dated. It's tired. Crime has been steadily going down in Chicago for a few years now. And guess what? Crime in New York is down as well. But let's continue.
You said something, now we got adults actually doing it.
We have an announcement.
Oh, okay. Somebody did that. Okay. Very, very divisive. Here we go. The definition of loud and wrong. She's on here crashing out over that bush meat. Oh, Lord. Oh. Her Nigerian husband family can't stand her, but she got smoked for an entire lineage. Yet, yeah, she's stupid. Now you're truly isolated yourself. I mean, I would say the majority of her audience would fall under FBA. This is the same woman who said her husband's family didn't like her at first because she was a Negro. She has taken on their ideology for years. She said, we have no culture. Africans are cultural about family, kidnapping, keeping people in slave dungeons, chained like animals for months before selling them to the Arabs and the white man. Sounds more clannish to me. Oh, these tweets, 2012, long before FBA, how they was really talking about us before we started checking them. Once again, I'm here for it. When I first came to America, oh my God, I hate Akata kids so much. Like I will use them for money ritual. Y'all may not know this, but I can't stand them. Black Americans, Akatas, whatever y'all call them. I hate them. Africa hates Black Americans. They don't even call them African Americans because they don't deserve the title. Ooh. Akata means filthy black low-class Americans, which most of y'all African Americans are. Tell us how you really feel. Okay. So the Black Americans who actually fought for civil rights and liberties that made it possible for your husband to even be here is now the KKK. So FBA is committing violent crimes against Africans. This is not going to end well for her. Damn, Ma, the African booty scratches jokes really tethers kryptonite. Does anyone still make this joke? This is when I was a kid. But come on. You gotta be the dumbest bitch in the world to compare black Americans advocating for themselves to the KKK who lynched our people. The ancestors don't like this. You will be sorted. I agree. Your own African in-laws can't stand you. You admitted it already. Tell your husband to unite Africa first. Show us how it's done. FBA isn't a movement, it's a lineage. Those people you named, we don't F with them MFers. What did y'all expect from this bird brain? Poetic Flacco and her sidekick husband mad because black Americans don't want to unify with people who fled to a country where their ancestors sold people to, but she want to call FBA the KKK. Bitch, who sold melanated people to the KKK? Who works with the KKK today? Your own husband took an oath to be a citizen in the land of the KKK. Sounding like the KKK by barking about gang violence in Chicago ain't gonna help you out of that deficit with old girl any quicker, sweetheart. Man, how are you gonna tick off your fan base? Okay, y'all may not be lynching people, but the Twitter, we're talking about an online space right now. The Twitter FBA movement is divisive. And I know because I've been in those spaces. Everybody gets inspected, your lineage, your mama, your daddy, grandparents, hairline, everything. If you need a DNA test in the family tree just to have an opinion. No serious movement grows by alienating everybody who isn't exactly like you. Movements need allies. And when Tariq is one of the loudest faces of the online movement, his divisiveness overshadows the message y'all trying to push. As soon as she said Umar Johnson, I turned it off because it let me know she doesn't know who she or what she's talking about. Tasha K has said a lot of dumb stuff over the years. This might be the worst. These Negroes are still in their own into slavery as we speak, and we're the KKK. Nasty work. I agree. So this lady just compared these people to us. Really? Listen, if you feel this way about FBA, what do you feel about all of the division in Africa? Hundreds of tribes in your husband's country alone. It's kind of why Tasha K couldn't take it to the next level. Her takes are stale. It's like an uncle fresh out of prison after 20 years trying to get fly with his fits from 2006. Comparing FBA to a literal KKK, she's out of touch. Everyone uses foundational in 2026, even teachers. Be pleased. That's a weak comparison. Did your African husband tell you to say this? Just say I took on the same ideology as my African husband and you don't like the fact that black Americans are getting knowledge of self and lineage. Better get on the right side of history. Okay. And you're right. We don't put food on your table or pay your bills because you doing that for I'm Cardi B, ma'am. And Africans don't pay FBA bills or put food on our FBA tables neither. And Africans over in Africa been divided in Africa, goofy. Damn. So know that we're not playing the Captain Avengers superheroes anymore. Now we're the KKK. Always some slow bit who been babbling so much they don't even know what's really going on. Somebody should have told her what happens when you lie on foundational Americans. Okay. I personally think this whole I think it meant to say diaspora war is ridiculous. But comparing FBA to the KKK is dumb as hell, because if the KKK had their way, they would snatch your big mouth black goofy ass up and hang you from a tree, then post it on Truth Social. FBA has nothing to do with any brother you mentioned. We don't hate other people of color. They disrespect, disregard, and marginalize us, so we stepping away from them, period. Who sent her? Whoa, queen. I was turned on to you recently, but now you will be turned off. FBA is a lineage, not a movement. We are delineating, which is not divisive. Everyone else has done it. Besides, there are almost 50 million of us. We all don't think the same, but our lineage is the same. Wow. Damn, I never knew you were this stupid. I'm a foundational black American. This only means I am a descendant of U.S. slavery. This is needed for several reasons, including reparations and to prevent our erasure. You're an idiot to compromise or just looking for attention. Okay. Nearly 60 years of segregation, and we're already separating ourselves out. Time to start educating a lot of people one by one. Tasha, respectfully stay out of this. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a supporter, but you will lose fans talking about this. Be careful. She sure will. Let's go here. Lastly, let me touch on this booty scratcher lie. They've been going around from these lying Africans. The current population is about 2.4 million, and first and second gen African immigrants. Most of Black America did not go to school or was around in the Africans growing up. Huh. Okay. Okay. That African D so deep down your throat. FBA is not out here terrorizing people. FBA is pushing new era of Black conservatism. Cry harder though, ho, because it's not going nowhere. This is not going to help. You might as well invite Tommy Sotomayor on your show if you're going to use his talking points. Okay. Hey, man, listen, I'm just here. All that bush meat and musty goosey, you got you tripping. You pandering now. She sounded so sloppy and foolish. FBA is a lineage of non-immigrant Black Americans that were both before and during the founding of America. Nothing else. There's no hate to others. Cut the BS and show respect. Okay. 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 Hey, man, listen. I'm just seeing what's out here.